Hello everyone, this is Sanchita. Welcome to JIPMAT Preparation Strategy Series of IPM IIM Bodhgaya. Today we have with us VA sectional toppers Suraj, Nandana and Ashray. People generally do not prepare for verbal as they would for quant. What according to you guys is the major difference between the preparation of the two?
I think that for quants, it's a definitive process. You know certain sections and you have certain chapters which you need to prepare. In verbal ability too, we have certain sections, say grammar, vocabulary, reading comprehension. But the difference lies in the duration for which you need to prepare to be able to successfully complete and learn a subject in verbal ability. It's a much longer process than quants. It's not that you can just sit each day for 30 minutes for verbal ability and you grow in the subject. It has to be a continuous process 24 hours a day as you interact and learn from other people around you.
Yeah, as Ashray had said, I spend about 2 hours every day for verbal, but I spend 4 hours for quants. Because for verbal, I did a continuous reading, so I did not want to sit extra and spend time extra on that. And also, I read a lot of books and editorials, so it was quite easy for me.
Editorials and reading material definitely helps.
What are the advantages of being a regular reader? Does it help in solving RCs and do such students have a competitive edge over the others?
I'd say definitely being a regular reader and being fluent in the English language can give you a significant edge over others in the verbal ability section. You'd be able to assimilate the information given in the reading comprehension better. You'd be able to pick out what is relevant and what is not. And not only that, it'll allow you to go through the reading comprehension and answer the questions much faster than if you are not a regular reader. And time is a key factor when it comes to entrance exams.
And I also think that in addition to being able to solve reading comprehensions better through reading general texts, one thing it can give you is also new vocabulary. It builds upon your vocabulary, your grammar. One thing that I would like to recommend to the aspirants who are preparing for this exam is that they should take at least one article from a newspaper each day. I'm not saying tabloids, but newspapers each day, and just go through it. Try to figure out new words that you haven't read before or have forgotten the meaning of, and try to make a list of it. That would greatly help you improve your vocab and verbal ability in general.
I agree.
What is the relevance of mocks for VA and how can one manage time in the VA section keeping in mind the accuracy?
Mocks in general are very important, not only for VA, but the exam in general. And talking about mocks for VA, we generally take mocks and we get about accuracy of about 65 to 70% even in the very first try. Because the content for the exam comes from what we've read from grade 10 and grade 12. So it's pretty easy. So I would suggest everyone to take mocks.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I did for the verbal ability section. I'd recommend you first do the questions, the non-RC questions, the individual isolated ones, and then proceed to the reading comprehension. And also, once you start doing the reading comprehension, I'd recommend you first read the questions before you start reading the content.
It is generally believed that people who are already good at VA tend to have better chances than the others. What are your views on it and any advice that you want to give to the future aspirants?
With respect to this question, I think that it's a matter of short term and long term. Say you only have 1 or 2 months to prepare for the exam. In that case, a person who already has a considerable skill set in VA would naturally perform better than the guy who does not. But say you have 4 months or 6 months, then I think with considerable and persistent practice, the other person can end up achieving more and performing better in the exam.
Yeah, also to add to that, VA does not just help for the overall score, but also it can help you in other sections as quant and LR also, because you don't have to go to the questions twice. You can grasp it the very first time, and you can save a lot of time, which is of essence in exams like these.
What I would say to the future aspirants of JIPMAT is one, plan ahead, plan well ahead as to what you're going to do, prioritize based on your strengths and your weaknesses, practice. You should have a lot of practice, and that'll help you perform well in JIPMAT. Thank you, Sanchita, for asking the questions. Good luck to everyone.
Good luck.
Good
We
luck.
look forward to seeing you guys here.
All the best.
All the best.